know what? It was something that I was very curious of. And it was a question that I just wanted to throw out there because I wanted to know what most black people thought about us having a black president. I know a lot of people have different opinions. Some people say that it was a good thing that we had a black president. Some people say it was a bad thing that we had a black president. So basically, what I'm asking, um, as I give my point of view of our experience with our first black president, I want to ask black people, followers, and subscribers, what do they think about our first experience with our first black president? Do you think it helped us? Do you think it made anything better? Do you think it gave us more morale? Um, do you think it helped the dreams of young black men that they can one day reach the highest office here in this so-called America? Tell me, what do you think? Do you really think Obama helped us, or do you think he just simply didn't do nothing for black people? I'm very curious to see what people say and read through the comments and see what people really felt about our first black president. But first, let me tell you how I feel, or my first experience with our first black president. I think it was sour sweet, a mixture of good and bad. I think it was good and monumental that we had our first black president and to actually witness that and see it happen. But I think it was kind of sour because him being a black president, he could really um, not show his attention to the black agenda in a way probably per se somebody that was white or a white president could have. Somebody like Clinton or somebody like that, because they couldn't look at him and say, hey, you're doing this because you're black and you're helping the black community. So, um, what do you think? Do you think that President Obama just simply really didn't care about black people? As I've read through many comments on other videos, that black people just simply think that Obama just didn't um, give a dang about black people, period, and that he just looked the other direction and really didn't care once he got our votes. Tell me, I'm really interested to see what everybody really felt about the situation. To me, like I say, it was bittersweet. It was good, a monumental thing that happened, but I think it had its flaws too because he couldn't show um, his support for black people. Like, he couldn't really target the black issue, like go head on with it without some people, in political places saying that he's race baiting or he's just doing this because he's black. Look at him, he's just a black president, he's just for the black people. And did it drive President Obama to go out of his way to show that he wasn't just the black president? And we ended up suffering from that. Do you think that that caused him to really sway away from black people and we ended up getting the bad end of the apple because he had to show America that, hey, I am the president for everyone. I'm not just the president for black people, and did we suffer from that? Um, when I voted for President Obama, I felt that, or put it this way, I didn't expect him to be the president just for black people. I never expected that. So for people to have that indication, I find it to be, kind of, nonsense that people think that black people per se would think that Obama would just be the president for black people. I don't think black people voted in that scenario. I think we voted for him, yes, because he was black and we wanted to see the first black president. And not just because he was black, because we thought that he would do more for black people, him being black himself. So, just like in New York, they usually get a Italian president majority of the time because they feel that, since there's a large population of Italian people. So it's just natural. We just did what any other natural culture would do. far as hoping that their agenda would be met. We voted for a black president, hoping that he would help out the black agenda. But we never thought that he would just be the president for black people. Whoever's saying that, you're out of pocket for that. I don't believe that. But like I say, it's many things that we can break this down into 50 different narratives. But that's what I feel. I feel that he went out of his way to show America that he wasn't the black president, and we suffered from that. I feel that's what the effect of having a black president, the negative effect of having a black president, was bestowed upon black people, that he could not show any way whatsoever that he was a president for black people, and we got the bitter end of the stick in that situation because it seems like he helped the gays, he helped the Latinos, and it seemed like we really didn't get no help at all. So that's my assessment on the situation. Let me know what you feel, what I'm saying, about our first black president and our first experience with our first black president. Leave me a comment for I can know, and I'm waiting to hear what you got to say. I'm really curious, and I want to hear what um, black people feel about our first black president. Like, subscribe, one love.